Welcome to InfoSupport videos. This is Harshit Agrawal and I am here to discuss how to import metadata from database. The agenda of this meeting is to discuss how to import metadata through EDM as well as as a background job. What are the steps? So basically first we need to launch the EDM. We can click on the accelerator and enterprise data manager. Then we can download one JNLP file, run edm.jnlp. Once we'll click on that, it will download the EDM. And as well as after downloading and verifying, it will launch the EDM. After that, we can click on new product family version to create new application version, as well as if there is an existing application version, we can click on that to select that. After that, we need to click on file, import metadata from database. Once we'll click on that, this window will appear, connect to metadata from database. There are few informations like connection name, database type, database host, port, service name, username and password. These all need to be given. After that, it will ask us to select the schema. Once we will click on the schema name, it will ask us two options. First, we want to submit this extract metadata job as a background job, or we want to extract metadata through EDM. So first thing is, once suppose we select on submit extract metadata as a background job. So once we'll click on that, this window will appear. Here few things that we need to enter, like include tables with regular expression. Here the regular expression will decide which these types of table need to be mined. Like in the window there are some sample regular expressions are also given. If you see that ABC dollar, that it will mean that like the name ABC ends with the table name. And if we look at the A.C, it means that starting part of the table name is A and end part of the C. Rest in between anything can be of single digit. These are the few regular expression like A, B star C. These things are there. Okay, so we can decide from the schema name which tables we can import. Or there is another options also like exclude table with regular expression. Like if there is a particular types of table that we don't want to import, we can set the regular expression on the basis of that table types. There is one more option like mine child tables. So if we want to mine the child tables, then we can click on yes, otherwise we can select no. If you want to include views, we can check the checkbox. If you want to update metadata for existing table, that by default it is clicked. If you don't want to update, you can click uncheck this one. And there is one more option, that SAP application metadata. If you are going to mine the SAP application, then you can select on that. Once after that, you can click on next. It will submit the job as a background job and we can monitor the job in the ILM web UI. The next option is the continue extract metadata through EDM. So once we'll go through that option, it will open that window where all the tables inside that schema which we have selected earlier will be listed. So there is one more checkbox will also be shown, that is include views. If we click on that one, it will also include views of that schema. So we can select that all tables, and once we will select, it will come into the lower box that all the tables that we will select. After that we can click on next. So once we will click on next, it will come to this window and start showing that mining schema, this one. And it will ask one more option, whether we want to extract metadata of the child tables also for the tables which we have selected here. If you want, you can click on yes, otherwise click on no. It will start importing the metadata in the EDM itself, and once it will click, it will show that import is successful now. So we'll see all these things in a demo itself here. So this is our ILM web UI. We can log in here, we can click in here and we can download our EDM. We have already launched the EDM here. So this is the EDM window. If you want to click on that, if we want to import that, and suppose if we are not selecting anything, you click on import, it will say that please select the product family version in the entity history first. So what we are going to do, we are going to create one test application. Test application, finish. So it will create new PFE, that is test application. We can import our metadata. We can also create new connections, like if I create speaker, service name is this one. Okay, once we'll click on OK. Yeah, if the connection is successful, then it will ask for to create the profile of that connection. So we will create one connection, test connection 1. You can click on OK. It will create profile. Now it will list all the schema name. So from which schema we want to import, we can select that schema here. Now we can click on next. Now the main window comes here. So suppose we want to continue extract metadata through EDM. You'll click on this, click on next. It will start showing all the tables that are present in that schema. Whatever the tables we want to import, we can select that table and import. Like if we are going to import test special, okay, so any table you can select, whichever is required here. You can click on finish. It will ask whether you want to mine the metadata of these tables. I'm clicking on no. So the mine has been here completed successfully. It will say that the mine data has not been saved yet. We need to save it. Done. Cut this window. We need to save this one. So we can see the metadata here itself. In the constant tab we can see. So go to the test application. Hagrawale is the schema name. This is the table that we imported. These are the columns. There is a constraint that will be imported. Okay. So this was all about how to import metadata through EDM itself. Now we will create one more product family version, and okay. We click on save to save this. Again we'll go to this time. So it will show all the existing profiles, whatever you created earlier, to connect it to the database. So we have recently created test connection 1. These are all the details that we have selected earlier. So once we'll click on this, it will start again showing that schema name. We can select our schema. Now click on next. Now we'll go through background job. Once we'll click on that, it will show this one. If we want to select particular table, like I'm giving expression which is starting, which is having name test. Okay, so I'm giving this one. This is the first regular expression that I'm following here. So whatever the table is starting with this one, we will mine these tables. We want to mine child tables? No. Anything we are selecting. So update metadata of existing tables. It is by default yes. You want to uncheck this or check this based on your requirement. We'll click on finish. After a little time, it will show one message. This one. Enterprise Data Manager submitted the import metadata from database job. The job ID is 1. Use the job ID to find the monitor job status in data archive. Okay. Now you can go to the ILM Web UI where the jobs will be shown. This is the job that is running now. That will import the metadata in the EDM. These all things in the demo. For any kind of feedback, we would love to hear from you. You can share your feedback at the given links. Thank you.